Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Baltimore hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Babe Ruth gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already, and we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Leading off the inning, Lou Gehrig, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lou Gehrig comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Gehrig.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive and hope.
The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And he will creep ever closer to that record as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking
Now
about.
back.
When you start getting into these numbers,
Eddie.
almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe
Matthew.
DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Orioles are on top, 3-1. Now batting, Lou Gehrig. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Lou Gehrig.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Lou Gehrig.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Gehrig.
Here comes the first pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, the 740th of his career, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
Oh, big guy, sear this one.
Throw over to first,
He's good.
And he'll be back in standing up. Mays, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Yankees pick up win number 120, tops in the division. Babe Ruth wins his 17th game of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Felix Hernandez is slapped with his 15th loss of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Bottom of the inning now, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
3-1. Eddie Matthews is on deck.
No one better. Stay hot. Here you go.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Popped him up. Robinson over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
Let her rip, let her rip.
The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
The 1-2. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The third baseman.
So striding in, Eddie Matthews. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, get a good one up there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Yankees. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
And everyone on the team could finally breathe a little bit easier tonight. They finally snapped that 8-game losing skid. Hopefully they can get on a roll now.
8-4 tonight. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dennis Martinez gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Lou Gehrig looks to extend his hitting streak to an incredible 45 games. Next. Number 16 will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Lou Gehrig.
Hey, come on, big dog. Stay hot.
First pitch
Steal,
on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Alberto has
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
First, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
Hey, like you can,
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak, and he keep it going. Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him, because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Goodbye, home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Lou Gehrig.
First delivery to him on the way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
High in the air out to center field. Reynolds has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Into the box, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Gehrig.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they open it up to 8-3. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this.
Stepping up to the plate, Lou Gehrig. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 11-6.
And if you're looking for where this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. New York launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game. Number 16 gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Brandon Bailey allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Goose Gossage hammers down the 5-out save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on 11 hits. 1 error, they left 9 men on base. For the Orioles, 6 runs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major
And
League
now,
Baseball is
your
on the air. Today we've got a good
2021
matchup ahead between the
New
Baltimore
York
Orioles and the
Yankees.
New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 51 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
In now is the Yankees DH, Mickey Mantle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
The second baseman, Labor Torres.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
All right, one time.
The batter, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. At the plate, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Mantle is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down here 5-1. Striding in once again, Mickey Mantle. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Mantle.
Put the ball in play. Come on, right here.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Minoso is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 2-run game.
That was a swing right there.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in once again, Torres, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Torres.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Get out,
hit
get
hard
down,
on the
get
ground
down,
to
get
second.
down.
Reined in. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Hey,
Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Matthews.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
On the ground to the left side. Robinson is there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. The Orioles lead it 5-3. Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Mantle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
All right, one more time right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with 1 swing of the bat.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here you go, kid.
Last chance for the Yankees. Smoke toward third. Robinson has it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Baltimore Orioles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Richard Blyer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jim Palmer earns the save out of the bullpen, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 7 runs on 12 hits.